Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy Solo. You know what I'm saying? This is another, well, I'm back. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute, but this is What's a 9 to 5 podcast.
Woo!
I'm saying 2022. Had to rearrange some things, you feel me? So, this is the black business episode. Like all of them technically black business, but yeah. So, I still don't announce the guests, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know how they want to, they might have an alias or something like that, alias. So, but on my right, you know what I'm saying, tell the people who you are real quick.
All right, cool. So my name is Zay. Born and raised in EO. Now stay out Central Jersey over there by the Trent area, and I have a business called Lite. Strength, and our slogan is "Strength for your soul, follow your light." So,
I bet. So, I mean, you was already here. You could, you know what I'm saying? But if
yeah.
you didn't see the last time, you would say,
2 years
but
ago?
it was a minute.
That
But
has been a
nah, forget all
minute.
that though. But
Yeah.
still got to start with the same old, same old. What does a 9 to 5 mean to you?
Woo! I think last time I said something wild, but I don't even remember. Go check it out. Let me know in the comments. But 9 to 5 means to me is definitely just some way to provide for yourself and your family. It could be a job, side hustle. Hopefully it's legal. But just honestly, like 9 to 5 is really like just the structure of a job or employment. And then there's also the other side where there's the entrepreneur side where you decide to take on a business entity or establish some kind of company, and you just maneuver different. So 9 to 5 is pretty much like an employee, and then you have the entrepreneurs. So, and shout out to both sides.
Yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with still nothing wrong with a 9 to 5.
Nothing wrong
So
with
what was your last 9 to 5 that you had?
it. Last 9 to 5.
Man, he
Oh.
said the name. You good? You good?
Bruh. Oh my goodness. When it comes to first of all, it was 9 to 5. It was a part time. It was overnight part time job. You can't even. You want 8 hours? You ain't getting 8 hours. But um, it served its purpose in my life. I left after 2 years. I did leave on a pretty good report. I had people who would give me recommendations as well as references for any situations I need them for. But personally, and I hope this goes for anyone else, I feel like if there's not a healthy balance of respect from your colleagues, coworkers, or anyone in a professional setting, as well as maintaining your livelihood, so paying your bills and responsibilities, if there's not a healthy balance of those two things, and one is off or one compensates the other, nah, you gotta consider
So,
something else.
so what was your actual position at that job?
I first started as the package handler, moved up to become a quality assurance agent where I was pretty much the people who was going through the packages, rearranging like the addresses, numbers, figuring out where it goes. If there's a situation with a driver who couldn't locate a customer or there's just any issues, they call on to us to just solve a problem so we can get these packages out the building.
So when my package is missing, I call you.
You call me, you probably gonna curse me out, but you call me, you give me your label number, SKU number, I figure it out. I tell you like, hey, it's here, it's on the way. I can't tell you what time, but I can tell you it's on the way. I can tell you it's missing. I can tell you might need to file a claim because someone stole it. But there's so many situations that happen. But quality insurance agents were definitely the people you will most likely hear from anything regarding your package. Like I said, you're late, missing, you got half of the package. So there's like times where people fighting from Walmart
Mm-hmm.
and people put everything in the Walmart boxes. Those boxes, like material wise, they can't hold everything. And you might have ordered like 5 deodorants, but if there's 2, you're gonna be like, hold up, right? And then you usually call people like me, and we try to handle the situation. So
So it was funny about that because I ordered a package. And it was going through that company, and I called, and they said that the driver delivered it like around afternoonish. So after the afternoon, they kept telling me that the driver didn't get there. Then the driver did get there. Then he had delivered the next day. So since it's my package, I checked out everything. Then he never even, you know what I'm saying? He didn't leave like a slip. He didn't leave nothing.
well,
So my thing was, why did they tell me that it was going to deliver the next day? And I told them to like leave it at the facility.
mm-hmm.
So I called, and I think it was an automated. After a certain time, I know it was an automated like system or call center or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I called them, and they was like, "Oh, it was like 7 8 o'clock." They was like, "He's like en route to deliver it." I'm like, at 7 o'clock, it's supposed to be here
Cause
at like.
I definitely had coworkers that used to finesse that. Go ahead.
But
Look.
nah, but I'm just saying my only issue was like, can y'all tell us the exact information? 'Cause all I wanted them was to leave it at the facility the next day so I could pick it up. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't want it to I don't want them to send it back. Cause I needed that package. So I don't understand the communication part with that. Like, it's a wild finesse or is it like a it's just a finesse. Like,
First,
I hate that. Like, I don't even understand it.
first, it just depends what you buy.
It was a computer.
Oh yeah, they took that. They took that.
No,
It's
no,
gone.
but
It's gone. The
because
driver or the QA by the finesse. I'm sorry.
but see, cause I worked for that company, so
Hmm.
I know the 3 slip thing. I was like, it was one. I was like, I need that computer
Yeah,
before it even go back around. I'm like, nah, I need it that day though.
that's gone. They took
Nah, I
that.
got it.
Oh, you got.
Yeah, I had to call them
Oh,
and
so it's like you said, you called us, so we said file a claim and stuff like that.
nah, it was
Oh, my
well,
bad. Oh, it was actually there.
no, he said he delivered it one day, and that second day I was on it. No, actually, I guess it was on the truck, but we told him leave it. So the fact that they didn't tell him to leave it, I already knew to get that package that day before it even went back
Oh,
anyway.
you
So
got lucky.
yeah, but I went back
You
like
got
cause
lucky. You got lucky.
I was actually I went to the station, and you know what I'm saying, my fiance was at the crib. So we both was there. So either way, like, you gotta stop somewhere. Like you know what I'm saying. But my thing is, it's just a communication part about that. Like, they just can't tell you where it's at. Like, I don't understand that part about it.
Um, it's there's so many
I know
factors.
it's the driver also, cause the driver could be. It's like, I don't want to make this whole thing about that company,
Nah, of
but the
course, of
driver
course,
could definitely finesse because they don't know what the driver doing technically.
they don't.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, he could be doing anything. So is it just because they don't really know what the driver doing? They have to. I mean, you have to say something to the customer.
Yeah,
So I guess it's just
and
a.
and the only thing we go based off is if the buildings, like if the building, so if the building property scanning, so there's certain like checkpoints in the warehouse where when it passes by, like it gets scanned. So that will show us like, oh, okay, it's been scanned to the building. Okay, it got scanned to this side of the building. Okay, it got scanned to the truck. So if the scans is going how it's supposed to go to the conveyor belt as well as the workers, then we could tell you everything. But if people ain't like, say like if a package came in and got scanned one time,
Mhm.
there wasn't there's supposed to be like 3 or 4 scans. There wasn't 4 scans. It got taken off the conveyor belt for some reason, and no one scanned it, and then it's put into the truck. Right now, all I know is in the building, but that's the only information I have. And mind you, them buildings is big. So, I mean, I'm keeping it a buck. I'm not spending all day looking for your little package. But I will call you and be like, yo, but what I would do was, because I know I was different, I had to figure out a system for myself. What I would do, I would say, listen, because where the issue happens is they'll leave you on the phone or on, like on wait. I will say, hey, give me your name, phone number. I'll call you back in a day or two. I'm gonna figure this out. This is the situation, and go from there. I was good. I can't speak for all my coworkers. They tried, but that was my method. Yo, I'm just call you back because it might be still in Delaware, or I might still not even be here. So there's so many things to go off of.
So what is some of the stuff that you know what I'm saying, like a customer, well, just people just might not know about that actual position.
That we get treated, we're like the stepchild. We get mad disrespect because we got to deal with the drivers, the managers, the package handlers. And then it's just since the customers, with the customers always right and whatever attitude they have, we get all of that, all that energy taken on us. And sometimes, like I could be coming off of vacation. Like one time I came on vacation and called this person. Apparently my coworkers wasn't following up with this guy who needed his medication for his wife, and he's been trying to get it for a month. So he cursing me out fresh in the morning at 7 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, nah, I could just return it to shipper. You lucky I'm good. I could return the shipper, but I'm a good person. So I made sure I took care of him. I stayed professional, but he got lucky. But yeah, so it's just so many things that goes wrong, but it just goes on how it just goes based off the system, what company you work for. Like, do they have a good system where it's not just those few employees that work good and their quality, like they have a quality performance, or you have a system that works for everybody. So I had to make my own system. And that's why most people don't even like jobs, because it's just like you gotta always find that system to, like I said before, balance out that, all right, cool, I gotta make sure I maintain this respect and this, that, and the third, as well as I gotta pay bills. So yeah, I had to find my own system. It was annoying, but I did my thing.
Okay, so basically, from what you're saying is something that we won't know is that y'all get the energy from everybody.
Everybody, because you got all the drivers. It's like 12 van lines, so you got a driver. I need this. They look, this is the package. They throw it. I need this. I'm like, man, hold on. I got 20 other drivers I got to deal with. Have some patience. Then it's the morning. Everybody not a morning person. So that's just two things right there. But
Okay, so you're no longer at that job.
no,
right?
I had to go. Had to go.
What made you leave that job? Like, what was the point where you'd be like, all right, it's time for me to move on, or?
So it was definitely just the level of respect that I wasn't receiving. As in, like, I'm a hard worker and a loyal worker, and I'm a person that try to find out all the details of a company. So if I could offer advice to improve from either just a package handler, like, certain standards, like before a manager or even to the higher ups, I'm that kind of like employee. Like, I want to make sure everyone good, go home, eat, pay their bills. That's all I care about. And, as long as you don't come crazy at me. But it was the level of respect as well as just my livelihood. Like, they play with your hours, and not even play with their hours. It's just it's inconsistent. When you wake up, first you wake up in the morning at 1 a.m. That's hard. Then you got, okay, Monday, start time 1 a.m. Tuesday, start time 3:30. All right, cool. You go there at 3:30, right? You work. There's a chance where they might say, hey, listen, it's not a lot of value. We need you to go home. Bruh, it's only 5. What you mean? I only worked an hour and a half, so.
Was it an hourly position?
So it was hourly. Yes, hourly wages. Now this is when I was a package handler, of course. QA is different, but when I was a package handler, you're not guaranteed certain hours. Like, you might go in there, hopefully you get 3 to 5. Depending on the season of the year.
So what was the point that you was like, yo,
It was to the point where I'm telling the higher ups, like sort managers, district managers, like, you need to fix the problem. What's your solution? Like, what's the plan? Oh, well, we'll figure it as it comes. That's very, very problematic, and doesn't keep me at your building as a good worker, because if you wait for the problems to come to you when it's the same problems too, then this ain't a good company to work for, because that's a headache every day. That's the same headache every day, and I don't care what nobody's saying in life. If you deal with the same problem every single day, that's grow up. My bad, y'all. I'm out here, but if you deal with the same problem every single day, you start to go crazy. Like, when you see the same issue every single day, that messes you mentally. So I started seeing that. I started going crazy. I'm like, I'm waking up in the morning, like, for all this stress, it's not worth it. So
seeing the same issue every day that's not getting resolved, that was the point where you be like, yo, I gotta leave. This is not for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Level growth.
The same, bro.
So did you give them 2 weeks, or you just?
So this was the first job I just quit on the spot. I actually, that Monday, I said, huh? Yeah, that Monday, I was like 2 weeks. And then, bro, I woke up. I'm already late. It's like 4:13. I'm like, I quit. Forget that, man. This is dumb. This ain't it.
I like that. That's the pump fake 2 weeks, and they think they getting 2 weeks, and I just did. Nah, I respect that. So the fake 2 weeks, which I respect. So what do you do now?
So right now I do Grow Up, but mainly I'm definitely pushing my non-traditional entertainment company, which is Lite. Got the shirts on. He showing love. You feel me? Yo, get one. We have an event. I don't know when it will just be posted, but I believe there will be an event this Saturday, June 18th, and then I might be doing another event June 25th. So, show love. I'm on Instagram.
Where's the event?
So the event is in Hamilton. It's in Central Jersey, near Trenton, off 295. I can give you all the instructions, directions. Hit me up. And there might be another event on the 25th in Edison I might go to. So please show love. This is a really dope brand that's just trying to reconstruct mindsets and change societal norms, and really just trying to encourage and like really have people just think differently.
So what is a non-traditional entertainment right? Entertainment.
Yes. So non-traditional. When you think of entertainment brands, you think of it might be hosting parties, it might be doing like social events, network events.
Mm-hmm.
Non-traditional means that I actually have a certain element of like educational as well as like societal like functions that I want to do that isn't the traditional entertainment into the music industry or entertainment to this industry or entertainment to this. So I'm really taking a different approach of communicating with people because entertainment is very powerful. The entertainment industry is very powerful, but the morals and the morality and the message and how things are, they're a little off. And people make their money that way, but I plan to do it differently in a more organic and real way. So that's just how I go about it.
Okay, so if somebody asks you like, so let's say, if would you say, is it like if you're not hosting parties or nothing like that, right?
No, no, no. So I have ideas for events at the moment that will be doing down the line.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I'm just trying to promote my brand, do like event merchandise and everything.
So what inspired you to make it? Like what does Soul Light actually mean?
Soul Light is all about the slogan again. Strengthen your soul, follow your light.
Mm-hmm.
Soul Light is all about balance and perspective. The soul, I feel like, is all about yourself. So it's very important you should be able to balance yourself off correctly in every different scenario, but you have to know yourself, of course. And the light part, which is perspective. Perspective is how you maneuver in the world, your light, your purpose, what you're doing. And before you get to your purpose and your passion in life, you have to figure out how the world views you and how the awareness you have of the world as well as what you like about like how your personality. I'm stuttering, my bad.
No, you
But you
good.
got your personality, your characteristics, and the things you want to do, the things you aspire to do, the things you like. Your perspective is formed by the things in your environment. So that's usually how you form your passion in life, or and just grow up your passion in your life and everything. So that's balance and perspective. That's the main two things I really just try to push out there.
So this is a business entity.
Yes.
So it's an LLC. Everything is formed with this.
Yes.
All right. So let me see. So what like inspired you to do it though? What have you seen, or what, like, what I'm saying, what draw you to like making a Soul Light?
Definitely my background education.
Mm-hmm.
I have been in education for almost a decade, worked in education for 8 years within the Mercer County area in Central Jersey. So I've been in areas like Trenton, Lawrence, and Princeton, mainly those
He
three.
was a teacher.
I was a teacher. I was a teacher aide. I was an after-school program manager. I was a site director. I volunteered for programs.
For what grade?
I've done pre-K all the way up to high school, and I actually like fourth, fifth, and sixth grade the best because that's that age that not like we were like 9 to 12 years of age. Like it's a unique age, but it's not. It's still a lot of opportunity to change or promote certain habits to make you successful or to make you maneuver a certain way so you can pursue happiness in life. So
So you're implementing that into Soul Light.
yes,
So you're teaching people about balance and perspective.
yes.
So the only thing I don't understand is how are you putting that into a company? Because like what I said, when I come and see Soul Light,
hmm
I see balance and perspective. Like what am I going to get from it?
So the biggest thing I'm going to do right now is just do visuals, videos, YouTube videos, until I get to the point where I start doing events. The events are going to be something that's just going to, like I said, back to we should keep reconstructing certain mindsets and everything.
Mm-hmm.
There's just certain things we do now that I feel like it takes away from our lives. Like you know how people are obsessed with materialistic things or success in a certain formula, like in the black community, for example, like I feel like sometimes we might have an issue with how we make our money. It's cool to make money, but it's like we got to do it like this, we got to do it like that. I feel like there's so many practical ways where it's all about finding like your happiness, but it's all about knowing yourself and your as well as what you're supposed to be doing in life. So all these distractions and everything, I'm trying to do events where we get to that center nucleus of making sure you're doing what you're supposed to do and you're following your light and you're within yourself. So
So if so, when I come to the event,
hmm
right? I get a Soul Light shirt.
Mm-hmm.
What else am I gonna get? Like, why? I'm saying, why should people invest in? That's what I really want to know.
Okay.
Unless I, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why. Like, I want to know why they should invest and put money into Soul Light.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I'm
So
saying? Because I get the balance and perspective and teaching, but I need to like know what am I really investing in? Like you,
okay.
like you know what I'm saying? Like maybe like just expanding the minds of everybody around you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I really want to like get into about Soul Light.
Okay, so it's more just like an experience. I feel like I think about like a clinic. So people go to clinics because there's like a certain either issue or you're trying to have certain awareness or you're trying to learn something new, right? With the events or even just the visuals and the projects I plan on doing, it's just going to show you different ways of life. I feel like exposure is very important. I feel like a lot of people don't get a chance to expose because there are certain situations. So, what I've learned through life is that like there's so many things. There's few things that really make you like find your full potential. And I feel like if I could break it down, I feel like awareness of life, certain information, exposure, as well as the quality of life. I feel like with those four things, um, you really can find yourself within this world, and you're not just out here doing random things or being distracted um, or even taking on jobs you're not even supposed to be at. You want to make sure you're moving in purpose. So again, it's to provide like a clinic.
Mm-hmm. So you got the shirts. What else you have?
I have socks, and those are the main two articles of clothing I'm gonna focus on. I'm not gonna get too big into sweatsuits and stuff like that. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
gonna do shirts and socks. I feel like I'm really gonna kill them with the socks, you know. But shirts and socks, and then down the line, like I said, I plan to do events. Well, these events, some will be free, some will be there might be admissions for some. But like I said, the main goal is just like again spreading awareness and promoting positivity, self-empowerment, and unity. So,
Mm-hmm.
and if I could even include something, I even have a certain at the moment I have 5 collections of T-shirts that I will have on my website, and one of the collections is actually called like the New Jersey Project. And the New Jersey Project is all about showing like the people and the places and how beautiful New Jersey is. So for example, you ever been in New York and you go to one of those like convenience stores and it's like a random shirt of like some little girl eating an apple in New York City and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. I'm trying to do it in that fashion where it's like, all right, cool. Like, you know what? If I'm gonna have a certain incentive in my program, and if you know, either shouted me out enough on Instagram or you donate or you pick up a few shirts, I might push you a part of that project in so many different ways. And it doesn't have to be you on the face of a shirt. It could be us showing you off through my brand, because my brand is all about community as well. So
Okay, so what about the other? You want to talk about the cleaning?
the cleaning,
Nah,
cleaning, the cleaning was cool. Cleaning served its
don't get it
purpose.
twisted. It's
Good.
also Soul Light and the cleaning that he trying to hide from y'all.
I used to for it was a year. So for a year I had a cleaning business called So Fresh and So Clean. And you know, it was definitely under the entity of Soul Light. You know, so at the time, you know, I used to clean houses. I didn't I was mainly residential. Residential, carpet, furniture, whatever you need inside the house, take care of.
How did you get into cleaning that? Like, what made you want to do a cleaning company? Is it because a lot of people done it from COVID? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Mhm.
was it from COVID or just another
Uh,
reason, or maybe a mixture of both?
Definitely from COVID. Definitely from COVID. A lot of people needed those sanitization cleanings, and just before COVID, having a clean house does impact your health. If you really, and again, this is just like a lot of people don't have that time or luxury to clean, but it's very essential to clean not just your body, but where you live, because as you are sleeping and you got all this dust and things and going into your body at night, or even just having other people come and visit, like you could be sick just from the quality of the air
Mm-hmm.
inside the house, or like you could take a shower and you got all the germs coming from like the shower, especially the bathrooms. And I've seen some things. But like I said, it's just like I know everybody doesn't have the luxury or the time sometimes to clean, but it's essential to clean your house. cleaning, you know.
So, what was the one of the best experiences that you had with cleaning? Most memorable experience?
Man, I'll never forget. I was out over there. I ain't gonna say the town. I was over there by, let's see, it was definitely by the shore. And I had this older white woman. I even forgot her name. So I was gonna say her name. I forgot. But I go in the house and there's this huge Confederate flag, and she got these like antiques from like World War I, and I saw like a blackface thing.
A
And
blackface? A
yeah,
blackface
like one of those
antique?
like one of those like yeah them small antiques. Yeah,
That's kind of wild. That's wild as
and,
hell.
and I go in there. First, it was a high paying job. I'm sorry, but even outside the money, because it's not always about the money. I went in there. She looked at me and she's like, "Oh, like she had that. Oh, you black." And I was like, "I'm here. What do you need done?" I just go into this point. What you need done? Need this, that, and the third. I was a 3 bedroom, 2 bath. So easy, as you knock that out, 2 hours, three. And I didn't talk to her. I was like, let me know what I gotta do. I'm in and out. I'm about this money. I ain't worried about that. Like, I'm cleaning. I might be cleaning the shop. I'm like, where she at? Make sure she
Yeah, make sure get the
you know.
12 gauge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it was crazy. So I did my thing, finished in like an hour and a half actually, cause like I've learned how to really utilize the time, but finished really quickly. And at the end, she pulled me to the side. She made a $50 tip on top of the really great assignment of the money that I was already getting paid. And she's like, I'm not gonna lie, I grew up not liking black people. She said that off the rip. But the fact that you came in and you was the most professional person I've ever met, and you just came in, provided a service for me that I really needed, which goes back to people need to clean their house. She just said she had to clean her house in a year. She's like, because of that, I feel like I was, um, I had a certain privilege taken away from me, and I was getting to know black people because of what I was taught and being racist. So now you giving me that mindset of, you know what? These people ain't that bad. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, we just gotta talk to us, you feel me? But that goes into her upbringing. But yeah, she said, so ever since that, we had a few last talk. I got out of there anyway. I'm like, all right, you might just be saying that just to say that. But yeah, so I was, quote, I guess, allegedly able to change someone's mindset about how they view black people based on this work ethic. I didn't even talk to her. There was no jokes. There was none. I'm just, what you need done? I bet I'm out.
Yeah,
So,
that's what you get. You know what I'm saying? So like, man, the experience.
yeah.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? No, that is crazy though. That's weird. That's a weirdo vibes. So now that you're like, what I'm saying, more in the entrepreneurial realm, would you ever go back to a 9 to 5?
Saying, there was certain, I'll do 95. Everybody's life is different. I would go back, but I won't go back into education, but it has to be a very unique situation where I know I have a certain amount of leeway to implement some kind of improvement, or even just a quality of programs, or a safe space for the kids. Because I've had experiences where I didn't have that. So it's hard to engage or really help the kids get to, you know, a higher thinking or a different perspective. And I would go back, but it got to be in purpose of what I know, which is a gift of mine, is working with kids.
Mm-hmm.
So goes back to what I was saying, like I would do something like that, but it gotta be like that, but it gotta be part time. It gotta
Okay.
be part time, and there's a lot of benefits, learning about taxes and stuff that you guys can figure out. That if if you do this 9 to 5, just do it, but be aware of things like that, or you do entrepreneur and be aware of it. But I would go back. I would go back. But you have to go back with you have to have a purpose. And when I have children, I'm gonna say it's all about purpose. Don't just be working jobs and got the highest paying. I'm telling you, don't do it. If you want to do it, if you're listening, do it. But you want to work in purpose. You want to make sure like you're being respected and it's helping you become a better person. Because anybody can get a job everywhere's hiring right now. On what today is
Facts.
June 14th, 2020. Everywhere's hiring. Everywhere.
15.
Yeah, so it's like, listen, if you want to do 9 to 5, you want to go to college to get that degree and do that, do a job, 25 years, put the 25 years in retirement, do it. As long as you're happy, because life is too short not to be happy. So that's why I started this brand. It's all about pursuit of happiness. And
All right, so if anybody wanted to, you know what I'm saying, buy a T-shirt, or you know what I'm saying, invest in you, or you know what I'm saying, support you, or get the So Fresh and So Clean service, how they reach you?
so the So Fresh So Clean, the cleaning business, I will say you could contact me on social media for the So Fresh So Clean cleaning services. For So Lite, you're going to see everywhere. I'm going to be posting like crazy. I'm going to events, showing out, popping out. And like I said, there's a certain aesthetic I'm going to bring with it because I have 5 collections, but I'm going to do it in a way ain't nobody really done it before, you know. So I'm looking forward to that. So for both services, definitely social media. You know, my Instagram is just Zayless. I just changed it back to just Zayless too, because I've never.
Just say less.
Yeah, I had something else, but I was like, nah, I'm about to stop. I need, you know, say less. Say less is more. You feel me? But yeah, that's where I'm at now.
Word. So you heard the man, Zayless at Instagram. I believe it's just Zayless. I put all that information down here. You got what is it? The event. The event. Well, you know,
A Black Business Expo.
a Black Business Expo event that's coming up. So if you in town,
Show up.
hit that up. Put the information for that either here or after the video. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate you coming through again. I'll watch the other one to see what he's talking about then. It's your boy Solo. Zay, man.
All right, y'all.
5, you know what I'm saying? Cop a T-shirt.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to.
I'm showing the back.
Yep.
I'm showing the back.
Yeah, the
man.
cloud, man. That's the soul right there. I'm telling you.
Word, man. But this is What's a 9 to 5 podcast. We back. Rock with us, man. Well, rock with me, you know.
All right, cool.